Hello, hello, and welcome back. I am Maester Aelix, and this is Fallout 4 NCR Ranger. And we are right back where we left off at the end of the last episode, other than me taking out some of those jackals over there. You can see the well shot up corpses. And we're starting here, and going to jump pretty much immediately into loading screen because the quest is simply, or the next step in the quest is simply return to the Boston airport. However, I might just do this first. No. So yeah, that's the reason why we're starting back here, because I don't want to actually miss anything. In case there's something special, that happens when I arrive at the airport. So let's get going. She didn't know what she was expecting to find when she got to the airport, other than, Procter Ingram. But she was more than a little excited to see if they actually got what they needed to make Liberty Prime work. First, she was going to empty out her pockets just a little bit, and then see what else was going on. At first, she didn't really care for Procter Ingram.
What do you need?
However, well, in time, she grew on her. Yeah.
Do you ever think about Virgil?
All the time. He's the reason I'm here, remember? Why bring that up? Has something happened?
I was ordered to kill Virgil, but I was able to find a cure for him instead.
What? What do you mean you found a cure? There's no cure for his research. That was what he was working on. I knew it had to be something big, but I never imagined. Incredible. What a breakthrough. Thank you for letting me know. This really means a lot to me.
Yeah, one more feather in her cap to make this good day even better.
Excuse me, Procter Ingram?
Glad to see you're still in one piece.
I wouldn't have made it without your help.
That's funny. I seem to remember having to talk you into letting me come along. Anyway, we shouldn't stand around here talking. We've got a lot of work to do.
Yeah!
Well, this is it. Moment of truth. We've pre-programmed Liberty Prime's battle coordinates into his navigational processor. As soon as he's under his own power, he'll head straight for the Institute. I've checked every wire and every bolt on the big guy. All we need to do is plug in the agitator, start Prime's reactor, and cross our fingers.
If this works, how long before Liberty Prime will be ready for battle?
The reaction should be almost instant. He'll be running under his own power in a matter of seconds. Just plug the beryllium agitator into his reactor port, then head back down here and press the transfer button. Good luck, Paladin. Ad Victoriam.
Now, this is one of those times where she agreed with Dr. Lee that, a trained technician should probably do this, but she ain't gonna lie. This little bit of extra work on Prime, well, it was just a little bit of excitement. It's very convenient that the mass fusion beryllium agitator had a port within the Liberty Prime. No modification to either necessary.
Look, I'm really busy, and I'm not in the mood for talking.
Fusion core reinitialized. Liberty Prime, full system analysis. All systems nominal.
We really should just stay out of each other's way.
Hot. Mission: the destruction of any and all Chinese communists. Probability of Chinese victory: impossible.
Brotherhood, salute!
And Victorium!
Proceeding to target coordinates. Freedom is the sovereign right of every American. Democracy is non-negotiable.
Seeing Liberty Prime stand there, hearing his patriotic words pour out of his mouth, and just seeing the path of destruction he leads, well, there was just something just tremendously satisfying about knowing you brought something like that into the world.
Mission proceeding as planned.
And actively seeing the ground beneath his feet crumble, well, that was something interesting too. Honestly, she didn't care much for the Boston Commonwealth or even Boston area in general.
Tactical assessment. Red Chinese victory. Impossible.
So the fact she saw him stomping around destroying it, she didn't mind in the least. Yep. And she was very, very glad that none of those ordnance, munitions, and shots and whatnot were aimed at her. Very glad that she and her were on the same side. She figured more the Brotherhood was gearing up, since they knew where he was going. But she felt the need to follow along with the big guy.
You are me.
Obstruction detected. Overland travel to target. Compromised. Probability of mission hindrance: 32%. Revised stratagem initiated. Aquatic transit protocol activated.
Say what now?
Probability of mission hindrance: 0%. Democracy is truth. Is death. Anchorage will be liberated.
You're dead.
Oh, she did not really want to go for a swim. It was one of those skills she never really picked up living in the desert. But, Well, it seems like not really an option otherwise. Well, normally she would never want to stand in front of Liberty Prime. She need to get out of the water.
Prophecy is non-negotiable.
Now, when she heard about it at first, just this large robot that kind of plunders along the ground, she didn't really see the value in it.
Accessed. Quoting New England poet Robert Frost. Freedom Line Memorial Site. Recognized.
She didn't realize the value of it.
Patriotism subroutines. Engaged. Honoring the fallen is the duty of every red-blooded American.
However, now seeing him in action, and the fact that he took no real effort to dispense with these synths, yep, she could see why the Brotherhood of Steel, or, well, anyone would want that huge thing on their side. Especially with all the work she put into it. Making the actuators work. Seeing that he's got them bombs to the truck. Everything. Yeah, at this point, the synths are more of a, what's the word he used? Hindrance?
Accessing dictionary database. Entry. Communism. A form of government in which the state controls everything, and people are denied freedom.
Surprise assault. Fan out. Threat neutralized. What was that?
Defense protocols active. All friendly forces. Remain in close proximity.
Yep. She was well prepared to have big guy take care of that particular behemoth problem. He did so with far greater ease and aplomb than she ever could.
Leave no mutant alive! Lost visual.
Now, she wasn't certain, but if she had to guess, the behemoth that actually got up to him just annoyed Liberty Prime. It's like, really? I'm just trying to get to my job. You're in my way. Get out my way.
Democracy is truth. Communism is death.
Standing down.
Just seeing Prime breeze through these places, well, it gave her a good hot minute to think about her life and all that had happened and realize just how crazy things were getting and just how lucky she is. She recognized the big green building from...
Is the reward of valor.
She recognized the big green building from earlier and knew right then they were getting right close.
Anchorage will be liberated. America will never fall to communist invasion.
It did her heart good to see the Paladin dance, actually out in the fray.
Ceasefire.
Objective reached.
What did you want?
Nothing.
Scanning defenses. Obstruction depth 5 meters. Opposition, sand, gravel, and communism. Tactical assessment. Breach compound.
She thought perhaps maybe standing underfoot of Liberty Prime may not have been her best choice.
Warning. All personnel should move to minimum safe distance.
And that was her plan.
Embrace democracy, or you will be eradicated. Ground units, initiate Directive 7395. Destroy all communists.
Well, her heart fell when she saw
the
Luca
essence
fall.
of good. Communism, the very definition of evil.
Alright everyone, I know it's a little shorter than normal, but as you can see we're gearing up for something amazing, so I will say thank you all for joining me. I hope you're enjoying my content as much as I'm enjoying making it for all of you. And you know I do enjoy making it for all of you because I put out a video every single day of the week. Yes, 7 days a week. If you do enjoy my stuff, then please do the really good YouTube thing of liking, commenting, subscribing, or even better, sharing. Please remember to share it with your friends, your families, your enemies, your frenemies, even your nemesis. Anyone who might like Maester Aelix, you should expose to Maester Aelix. And if you're enjoying my content a whole lot, then please consider following the links in the description section down below. Those links will really help me out. One is to my Discord server, so if you want to follow that, you can contact me any time of the day, except for when I am at my day job recording these videos for you or sleeping, but still that leaves many, many hours. And I check that Discord server above all others, so please please enjoy. And the other link, well, I'm sure you can figure it out when you get there. Anyway, thank you all for joining me, and I hope to see you all next time.